we get to that Maslow's hierarchy where we're safe, we get the 60, 70, whatever the comfort zone is for us. And because we don't have any vision for the future, then we start drowning ourselves either in more work, like you said. It's like, I don't know what else I can do, so I'm just gonna work more. Or, you start watching every football game that's on TV and play the lottery. I don't know what, there's another fantasy football, and you get into the all 82 games of basketball and all of these things. So you just get to the point where you're comfortable and you get buried into all these busy work that are not meaningful, and they're just slowly chipping at you. But to me, I do think that this is where a lot of people fall into, and that is the worst place to be, where you're comfortable but not enough to tilt you over to do something about it. And I can tell you that I stayed there for 2 years, and I was asking, like, seriously, is there more? Can I do anything else? And I hear people talking about, oh, passion, you got to follow your passion. You got to find your passion, what you're passionate about. That will give you fulfillment. And I'm looking under the rock. I'm looking at the bottom of the ocean. I'm trying to find this passion, and I can't find it anywhere, right? Because you don't find your passion. And I learned after a while, you have to build your passion. Right? The passion is not in the bottoms of the sea, but it's in the bottom of your heart. That's a different discussion. But
is it? That's a good one. Sorry, go ahead, please.
Yeah, no, you're right. Yeah, what happened is I was stewing so much in that wonderment if there's something else that I didn't know what it was. And luckily for me, my wife saw me brewing. And you don't know what it is, right? And you feel like you know everything and you don't need the help. And especially when it comes to someone so close, you're very reluctant to take any kind of advice. But my wife just nudged me at one point and like, hey, listen to this personal development podcast. There's a motivational speaker, Les Brown and Lewis House, that are talking. And, it was just that little spark. That little spark was there. And I started jumping to another podcast where they talked about the notion of pulling it back to what we were talking about at the beginning, mindset. And that's where I started reading the book Mindset, and all of a sudden the heavens opened, the choir started singing, and it just blew my mind to realize that if I want to dream something else, I can dream and achieve it. And this is one point that I was going to make is, we all have certain seasons in our lives, right? You had your season where you were in the army and you were grinding hard. And that's okay. We all have those type of seasons. I was working to fulfill my American dream, and that's okay. Up until a point, when you feel that uneasiness, that's when you have to wonder what else is there and what is the next season in my life. And that's where I started with the mindset. It's trying to open up the possibilities of something different, where I didn't even know there was anything different.